Hello, hello, hello. I hope you guys can hear me. I am just coming down here to do a quick noonday squash. I thought I would spend my lunch break with you guys. So I am on lunch break. You say, yay, my notifications worked. Hey girl, how you doing? Thanks for joining me today. Living for me. I appreciate you coming on live. Got a couple of things I just wanted to talk about. I've been scrolling around this morning before I left for work. When I woke up this morning, I was scrolling around and saw a couple of things on the blogs that I thought was worth talking about. Saw some things on the YouTube that I thought was worth talking about. As we know, oh, let me get on into it. I'm sorry. My name is LadyRo, and welcome to Lady Ro's Queendom. Just for a quick noonday squash. Let's just sit down here and squash it up. Squash it up means squeeze all the insides out. That is all that really means. Um, and I just there's so much going on in today's world. I mean, just so much going on that I have just been seems like sometimes we're just bombarded with information, with news. Um, this week, this week alone, and it's just Wednesday, it's actually hump day. We actually lost Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson passed away, I believe, on yesterday, I believe. Excuse me. And if you don't know who Jesse Jackson was, his name was Jesse Lewis Burns. He got the name Jackson from his stepfather. And he was actually one of our civil rights activists. It may not seem like that, but he actually was. People kind of have some qualms with Mr. Jackson, but he was a pastor. He was an ordained Baptist minister. And I'm just shooting off the top of my head things that I've heard about him. I think he went to college at North Carolina A&T, I believe is where he went to college at. Let me see if that's where he went to college. Yes, North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. He got a bachelor's degree from there, and he got his doctor. I think had a doctor of divinity from Chicago Theological Seminary, but he actually is a graduate of North Carolina A&T. And I believe he played baseball and he played football, I believe is one of the things I've read. We're going to get more into him on Saturday Morning Scoop, but I thought he's noteworthy of mentioning that he passed away. Jesse Jackson, regardless of what he may have done in his later years or said in his later years, Jesse Jackson was very instrumental in the civil rights movement. Very, very instrumental in the civil rights movement. Now, he had an affair, had a baby on his wife. Ain't gonna say allegedly because the baby he had to pay child support for this child. But later, I think the child was born like 2000. She's only like 26. Either she was born in 99 or 2000 because she's very young. She's like 26 or 27. She's a very young kid. He had a child outside of his marriage. And as we know, Jesse Jackson has said in the past that he was actually born, hey, Ada, he was actually born out of wedlock. His mother had him out of wedlock. So he would be considered what many say a bastard child. I don't like that word. He was still a child. He had nothing to do with his conception or his birth. His mom and daddy did all that. But he said that he was picked on when he was in school because he didn't have a daddy. He had a stepdaddy. So he said because you would think because of that he wouldn't have been out here fooling around. But girl, Jesse Jackson went out there and had him a child on his way. But that's neither here nor there. Hey, Ollie Unity, thanks for joining the live. I appreciate it. Um, yes, he went out there and had a baby on his wife, and but today we honor him, we respect him for who he is. Hey, Lady B, um, for who he is and what he's done, all of the things that he's contributed to our history. Because believe it or not, like it or not, he is a part of he has been a lifelong Democrat. His wife's name is Jacqueline Jackson or Jackie Brown. And we respect and we honor and salute his family, his children, and pray that God keeps his arms around them and provide them with um, the comfort that they need for the days ahead. Let me see what else I was scrolling around looking at. Cause I ain't gonna give y'all all of my lunch break. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit, but y'all ain't gonna get all of it. That's a fact. Um, cause I'm gonna eat. I was over on the neighborhood talk and I saw where they had a mom was arrested after calling an Uber to abandon her kids in it. Child, where they do that at? When did people start putting their kids in an Uber and just abandon them? Said and ignored the driver's request when he told her to come get it. Come get your kids, lady. The lady didn't want to go get her kids, baby. Ain't that a mess? That is a mess. Pretty Riri speaks. Hey, girl. Thanks for joining the live. Y'all, I'm using my phone. And I'm used to being on my tablet, so it's a little different when you off stage. Chat. I don't know what I'm just pushing buttons. I'm gonna stop pushing buttons. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh, okay, there we go. Hey, Michelle. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so the lady abandoned her kids in the Uber. Come get your kids out this Uber, girl. What is wrong with you? Anyway, Chad, they arrested her and took her on down to the slammer, but she definitely needs to be. Couple of things I want to reiterate. Can y'all hear me? Hope y'all can hear me. Yeah, I see my little thing moving up and down. Your brother is well, child, I don't need you on I need we don't need to touch my camera. Leave it alone. Um Texas, if you are in Texas, early voting started yesterday. Get down to the polls and vote. If you're in Tarrant County, we need Alicia Simmons for our county judge. Go down there and vote for her. We need to get rid of Tim O'Hare. He down there putting the people out of the commissioner's court. We need to get rid of him. We need to get Jasmine Crockett on up into the Senate. All these people are on the ballot. Get out here and vote. Get out here and vote. Get out here and vote if you're in Texas. Go ahead and do early voting. Let me go on back over here to the neighborhood talk. Something else I saw in there. Um, Girl, let me tell you, Fantasia and her daddy. Her daddy done come out here, said that Kendall was doing all that kneeling and whatever else he was doing with Fantasia. He said he was doing it all for a little bit of clout or whatever. I don't know if he was doing it for clout or not, but child, here's my thing. uh Fantasia's daddy Joseph need to mind his business because he did not have to bring all of us to the family chat. That's your family, darling. I need you to go with it. Even if she block you, don't bring us to the family chat. You figure that out with your kid. Because I'm gonna tell you how my parents would have done me. They would have knocked on my door to have the conversation. My parents would have never came out to social media to try to have a conversation with me. They just wouldn't have done it. They just would not have done it. And I don't understand these new parents and Joseph ain't new. Joseph he on up in them ages. And I don't know what his angle is. Joseph drives trucks. I don't know, Joseph. What I don't know what it is that you want, but child, in the midst of Joseph doing all the things that he did, Chad, it'll come out here with a mug shot on Joseph today. Joseph, excuse me, Barillo Wayne mugshot. He was arrested on 11/13/2024. Said, baby, they got this man, and I guess they're from North Carolina because this is Gulford County, North Carolina. He was arrested. He laughing on the mugshot, child. So I don't know what they arrested him for. But the little thing up under it on Neighborhood Talk says, Fantasia, I wasn't going to do this, but this has gotten out of hand. Joseph Barillo, I can't even call you dad or a father. You are a donor. You have covered you have covered for you we have covered for you long enough. My mom and me have made you look like you were okay. You were an okay man. But now you have come for my king. Tonight I will go live and behind the child, I don't know what she's saying. I will go live and behind me will stand all who knew you. How can someone steal if I, Fantasia Taylor, is the CEO and my king, Kendall Taylor, is the president of all of our companies? So, child, We're gonna ask Joseph. Joseph, go sit down because we sound like Fantasia, because this is Fantasia saying this. She said that she gonna go live tonight. Now I'm going, but if Fantasia hit a live button, I'ma hit my live button. Baby. We gonna all hit a live button and we gonna watch Fantasia. But she said she going live tonight. She said, tonight I shall help you finish the war that you started. Now they said that Fantasia wrote this. And it's over on the Neighborhood Talk. I don't know how reliable the Neighborhood Talk is, but baby, that's what they got down here. Came from Fantasia. Up on above it is a mug shot of her daddy. Child, keep us out of the family chat. We don't care. We don't care, Joseph. That's something you should have been talking to your daughter about, not us. Um, Let me see what else the neighborhood chat. They got a lot of stuff up here on Joseph. Joseph done. I think he done messed up. I think he done told his draws, and because this ain't gonna work for Joseph, not in any means of any sort. Um, I actually today I went and posted about cyberbullying. Well, I posted about harassment, but I want to actually address what harassment means. A lot of people, I think, have the thought of harassment misconstrued because they feel like they can just say whatever they want to and it's not considered harassment. Harassment is not about how you feel about the situation, but how the person who you are harassing feels. That you should know if you have any type of job, you've worked anywhere, done any kind of studying, and they've had to talk to you about actual harassment or any type of harassment, that should have been something that you know. But a lot of people don't pay attention in school and they don't read. But child, that's neither here nor there. Um, the one thing I did note down, the cyber harassment is the use of technology such as social media, email, or messaging apps to intentionally bully, threaten, intimidate, or humiliate an individual, causing them emotional distress or fear for their safety. It often involves persistent, targeted abuse, including spreading rumors, sharing private information, and impersonation. Y'all be out here playing around on this app and y'all will end up in the jail cell. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just trying to keep it real. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, Blessed by God. We just having a little noonday squashing up. And we just talking. I'm on my lunch break, chat, and I thought I'd spend a few minutes down here talking to y'all because I like y'all. I like y'all for some reason. So those are just characteristics of cyber harassment. But we also know that harassment has nothing to do with you, the person who is doing the victimizing. Has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with that victim and how that victim actually received it. Unwanted information. If I've told you to stop and you continue, all of that, I'm telling you, y'all will end up locked up in somebody's slammer. But that's neither here nor there. If you want to be locked up, that's you. That says the key characteristics and examples of cyber harassment include online harassment methods, sending abusive messages, posting degrading comments on social media, or creating websites to torment someone. Doxing, collecting and publicly releasing an individual's private or identifying information. Baby, baby, when I tell you the receipts be receipts, because I got some receipts over here. Impersonating and fake profiles, creating fake accounts to trick, humiliate, or damage a person's reputation, sometimes known as catfishing. Y'all be doing that too. Non-consensual content sharing, distributing intimate or embarrassing images without consent. Cyber mob, cyber mob. We know what mobs are. Y'all be acting like mobs over here. Attacks and trolling. Groups of people gathering online to attack, harass, and or insult a target. Cyber stalking, using technology to monitor, trick, or harass someone, creating a pattern of threatening behavior. Impact, victims may experience severe anxiety, fear for their safety, and damage to their personal or professional reputation. Cyber harassment is often treated as a legal offense, such as a gross misdemeanor in some jurisdictions, particularly when it involves threats of violence or intent to cause extreme distress. Honey, I hope they lock all y'all up. Everybody out here cyberbullying, I think your freedom needs to be taken away from you. That's how I feel about it. Nobody has to agree with me, but that's how I feel about it. I don't think you need to be in civil court. I think you need to be in criminal court, talking to the magistrate, giving the city and the state and the county money. Because if you don't understand that you should not be on this here app messing with people, then pay the people. Pay the people. Let them put it. They can build them some more courthouses, some more jail cells. If you want to keep committing criminal offenses, that's how that should work out for you. I just thought that should be something I touch on today. Also, while I was scrolling on the social media, I saw some misinformation. Y'all know how I feel about misinformation. So here's something I think people should know. Most of us in this sector are not collecting Social Security. I know, I know. I don't collect Social Security. Um, but I have dealt with people that have collected Social Security, aka my mama. She collected Social Security after she retired. And my father retired and passed away. She received a widow's pension and widow's benefits from Social Security. So the one thing that I heard yesterday was that if someone dies, and let's say you have lived, this is February, and you passed away today. Today is February the 20th. It's not even the 20th. What is today? The 18th. Today's February the 18th. And if you pass away on the 18th of February, your Social Security check does not have to go back to the Social Security office. They're not going to take your check because Social Security pays a month behind. So the check that you receive for February from Social Security is actually your January Social Security benefits. And I know this. This is not something I heard. This is something that I know to be a fact. Social Security always pays a month behind. Your check that you receive for March will be your benefits for February. They're always a month behind. So if you live past the first day of the month, you are eligible for your benefits for the month before. So as long as let's say that you passed away on March the 2nd, your March check is your check because it is your February benefits. You lived after that entire month. Okay. I don't like misinformation. I think information needs to be clear, cut, and precise. That is a fact. Social Security benefits do not have to be paid back once they are paid and you pass away within that month. Now, if you pass away in the hospital, they're going to report it and they're going to shut your benefits off immediately. But that's neither here nor there. We don't want to beat a dead horse, but I think that's enough on that. I heard that, and that was somebody gave misinformation. I'm just out here correcting that child because that's just what I do. Texas mom ordered to pay white teen $3.2 million for accusing him of racially motivated abuse. Teen made her son drink urine during a sleepover, but jury says it was not racist. Child, I don't know why they did it, but I believe the boy needs to pay the mama because the other little boy passed away. Pay the mama. Pay the mama. Even if it wasn't racist, she should have sued you on a couple of bases just because you silly. Pay the mama, allegedly. Anywho, let me see what else I found before I go. Um, that would be interesting. With Fantasia, baby, that one was to me was really, really interesting. I think this issue with Joseph and Fantasia should never have made it to social media. Any issue you have with your child, please address your child. And if your child has blocked you, please be responsible and adult enough to leave it alone. Just because you can say it doesn't mean it needs to be said. Some things you just need to walk away. If I'm arguing with my kid, you'll never know it on social media because I ain't supposed to come out here and tell y'all me and my kid having an argument because I can handle that child. I gave birth to it. I can handle them, child. Trust me. Um, it says prayers up. A Baltimore student left unresponsive after being struck by a speeding SUV in a school zone. Appears to fall while running across the street to see an altercation. Lord have mercy. And the child is up under the car. Y'all going over there to the neighborhood talk and see some of the things. This was posted 2 hours ago. Y'all be prayerful for that child that the Lord will heal him and bring him out. But child, we'll keep our eyes on this Fantasia incident and see how this turns out. And I also want you guys to remember, go vote. If you don't do anything else, early voting started on yesterday. Go early vote. I plan to early vote today. I got some granny duties to do this afternoon, but I plan to early vote before I start my duties for today, my couple of hours of duties. I plan to go early vote. So go early vote, early vote, early vote, early vote. I cannot express how important it is to vote. They are trying to take away your voice. Keep your freedom papers on you. They'll be your passport, your Texas, I mean your identification, whether it be Texas, whatever state you live in. Keep your driver's license or some form of government issued ID on you. Keep your passport on you. I'm actually going to take my voter's registration card because actually they sent new ones. I guess about a week ago, child. That's what I present them with. That card. I ain't giving you nothing else. This is me. I may give you my driver's license, but that you ain't. We not just go down the rundown to get a whole bunch of stuff. Anywho, child. I just came down here real quick to have a quick 1-2 noonday squash with you guys. I done gave y'all 22 minutes of my lunchtime. And child, I was hungry. I had nothing to eat today. So I'm fixing to grab me something to eat. I'm sitting outside of Chipotle. I'm gonna go on to Chipotle. This is not sponsored by Chipotle. That's Chipotle. If you want me to sponsor, you want to sponsor my live, baby, I'm here. We can coordinate some things, but I'm fixing to run in Chipotle and grab me a quick little bowl for lunch. Y'all have a great day. If no one told you today they love you, I love you. And there ain't a thing you can do about it. Y'all take care. Bye bye.